Hey, it's Steve from the Galveston School of Cooking, and today we are making a low-carb spaghetti with meat sauce, and we're using spaghetti squash instead of pasta. Doesn't that look good? And this is how we do it. I start by spreading out some aluminum foil onto a sheet pan. I prefer to split my spaghetti squash before I bake it. There are a couple ways to do this. You can do it the easy way, or you can do it the hard way like I'm doing here. The easy way would be to put the spaghetti squash in the microwave for about 30 to 60 seconds before you split it, and that will soften it a bit and make it much easier to split with your knife. Once we get it split, scrape out the seeds and the schmutz and rub a little olive oil over each half. I use sea salt from galvestonsalt.com as well as some coarse ground pepper. Now that we have it seasoned well, it goes into a preheated oven at 400 degrees for 1 hour. Now we start our meat sauce. So into a warm skillet, we place about a tablespoon of olive oil, about a tablespoon of butter, and some onions, as well as some more Galveston salt and coarse ground pepper. We'll stir and toss these onions until they become translucent, which means they look like this right here. They're clear and a little soft. At this point, I add 3 to 4 cloves of garlic that I have chopped and a bit more Galveston sea salt and pepper. For the meat, I'm using 1 pound of ground beef, which I had already cooked, so now I just need to warm it through. Once everything is warmed up, I use my favorite sauce, which is Rao's Homemade. All of the ingredients are things that you can pronounce, and I would use the same ones if I made it at home. I'll stir this together and let it simmer until the spaghetti squash is ready to pull out of the oven. In the meantime, I'll grate some Parmesan cheese as well as some mozzarella. It's been an hour and the spaghetti squash is ready to come out of the oven, and it is looking perfect. All we need to do is rake it with a fork, and there are our spaghetti noodles. Once we've removed everything from the squash, simply place it on a plate and spoon over some of our delicious meat sauce. Top it off with some of our grated Parmesan and mozzarella cheese, and there you have it. Doesn't that look wonderful? It is so good, and it's low carb. I hope you give it a try. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. This is Steve from the Galveston School of Cooking, and I will see you next time.